Good morning, gladiators. Today is Wednesday, March 17th. Today we are going to review what an infographic is. So remember that an infographic has information, data, graphics, and visuals, and it presents information visually. They are easy to understand, striking, and shareable. And they can explain a process, or they can define an idea, or highlight similarities and differences. You are going to create your own infographic, and your purpose is to inform your reader of the importance of your topic. Using your argumentative essay topic, if you think way back about the essay that you wrote, you will create your own infographic, and you will be finding 4 visual facts in the form of a chart, graphs, or tables. And then you're going to make sure to include 4 text features, and we reviewed that before the break. So you can go back and look at the different text features if you need to review. This is the infographic rubric that you will be using as a grade. This is going to be a summative grade for the next grading cycle, so make sure that you are doing your best. So you're going to have a title, which will be your topic, and it's just going to describe what your infographic is about. You should have 4 visual elements, and that can include any of these things. Those visual elements should be labeled using 4 text features. And then you will be graded on visual appeal, contrast, repetition, images, mechanics, proper capitalization, punctuation, and spelling, and then presentation. So you will be presenting this with a clear voice, tone, and knowledge of our topic. So the term infographic is literally informational graphic put together, so by definition, it needs to include visual graphic elements alongside all the text, all the data points, and your supporting arguments. And here are some infographics, just simple, that emphasize how visual information is easier to remember. So when people hear information, they're likely to remember only 10% of that information 3 days later. But if people see a relevant image that is paired with the same information, people retain that information 65% more 3 days later. Or I'm sorry, they retain 65% of the information presented 3 days later. And so take a moment and watch this video about the importance of visual communication. If you would like more about design tips, you can read this article. There's a link here about 3 basic design principles for effective infographic making. Go ahead and press pause and watch this video, please. So the importance of visual appeal. You need to think about color and contrast, maybe chunking, alignment, and proximity, which is how close items are to each other. Repetition, striking and engaging. Does it grab someone's attention? Does it communicate the information quickly and clearly? The most visual, unique, creative infographics are often the most effective because they grab our attention and don't let go. So you are going to be looking for factual images using the library database. Mrs. Orozco, our librarian, has created a video that shows you how to download images from the database. And this is where you will be taking your charts or your graphs and adding them to your infographic. So take a moment and watch Ms. Orozco's video, please. And then you are going to open the infographic student template, and you're going to complete the chart in preparation to create your infographic. So here is the infographic student template. So as you are gathering information, you are going to drop them down into this document. So you should have 4 visual elements and then include a text feature for this image. Go ahead and just copy and paste the article link here in case you need to go back and cite your sources later. So 4 visual elements with text features. And then when we're ready to create our infographic, you have them all ready for you on this chart. So don't submit because we're going to continue working on it. Here is an infographic, the rubric checklist. So when you're done with your infographic, you're going to go back and use this checklist to see if you have everything that is needed that will be graded. So the second half of class, you are going to now start creating your infographic using Canva. And again, Ms. Orozco has made a video on how to use Canva and all the great elements that it offers. And so please take a moment and watch this video that Ms. Orozco has made. Go ahead and press pause now. And finally, when you are done, there is a discussion post. You're going to describe the most interesting image you found today. And that's all I have for you today, gladiators. I hope you have a wonderful day.